Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or hi if you're new. It's Libby. Please excuse that mess behind me. I'm going to be cleaning my room today after I filmed this video. I'm doing my February TBR, and I know it's a bit late. It's the 1st of February today, and it's the start of Polarthon, which is hosted by Jade over from JD Reader Reads. I'm not sure how you pronounce her channel name, but I will link her down below, as well as the team leaders for this round. Yes, you heard me correct. There are team leaders. I will put the map here. There are 4 teams. We have Team Polar Bear, Team Penguin, Team Walrus, and Team Arctic Fox. I'm doing Team Polar Bear because I have all the prompts for that team. So, in most of these books, I don't have physically, they're library books, so just bear with me. I will insert pictures of the books. So, the team leader for Polar Bear is Aaron over at Booked and Busy. I will link everyone down below. So, along with the Twitter page and everything like that. So, I'm just gonna dive in and get started. The first prompt is a cold winter cover, a white cover, and for that I'm using Frostfire by Amanda Hocking. This is a reread for me. I read this book a long time ago, right when they came out, and you can tell it's a very white cover, snowy setting. So I thought this would be perfect for this readathon. This takes place in the Trilla world, which is the first series in this world. So I have this. Don't want to say too much without spoiling the trilogy because some spoilers are in there. So then we have Cold World, and for this prompt I'm using the book A Winter's Promise. I know nothing about this book. I have it on audio from a library app, and all I know about it is it involves a girl who is in kind of like an arranged marriage, and she is sent to this winter world within the world of the book and marries the prince, I think. That's all I know about it, so there's that one. And then I have Cozy Vibes, and for this one I really don't have a cozy vibe ish kind of book, but for me I'm doing comfort read, and for that I'm going with Ice Kiss by Amanda Hocking, which is the sequel to Frostfire. Again, white cover, snowy setting, it's perfect. And then the last but not least is A Journey, and for this I'm using Never Tell by Catherine Orton. I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name, I'm so sorry. But I know nothing about Never Tell. All I know, it involves an Arctic adventure, and that's all I know. And for the last prompt, which is to read a polar fantasy, I'm going to be reading Even the Darkest Stars, which this could count for a journey because it's also a journey in the book as well. And yeah, it's Arctic, it's set in the Arctic, so I'm excited for this book. That is my Polarthon TBR for the first week of February. Now let's get on to the rest of my TBR. I have Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson, and I know nothing about this. I want to go into that one blind. A lot of people I know and trust have read the book, really enjoyed the book, so I'm looking forward to reading that one. that one's due back soon, so I'll have to read that this week, as well as my Polarthon books. Another book that is due back this week is The Burning God by R.F. Kwan. I have to finish this week in order to return it on Saturday. It's very short, so not as big as I thought it would be, but I'm very looking forward to this. I'm not ready for this ending at all. So, not ready. Not ready. Then I have a couple more library books, and then I'll get to the read along books. I have Assassin a Princess by Robin Hobb. I talked about this in my reading vlog that went up yesterday, so if you guys want to check that out, go for it. I'm not going to talk about it too much here, but one of my goals is to read more adult fantasy, and Burning Gods counts toward that, and so does this. I missed the start of this read along, so I'm gonna start now and hopefully get caught back up. It's quite short, so it shouldn't be too bad. This follows Fizz as we go through his life from a boy all the way until he's an adult, and he is being raised by the stable hand because his father wants nothing to do with him since he is the bastard son. So he's being raised by the stable hand instead. And then later on he is getting secretly trained to become an assassin in this book, and assassin is a buzzword. I have another book that I'll talk about in a little bit that deals with an assassin. So I'll be reading about assassins this month. So then I have Howlpock by Jessica Townsend. This is the Hunt of Morgan Crow. This follows our main character, Morgan Crow, as on her 12th birthday she was destined to die. However, instead she gets whisked away to Nevermore on her 12th birthday instead, and she learns magic and everything else, and all sorts of adventures go for this character. This is the third book in this series. I have no clue how many books are going to be in this series, so I'm finally getting to read a Howlpock. So this is my last library book, and that is Empire of Gold by S.A. Chakraborty. I really enjoyed the first two books in this series, and I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I can't say too much because it's definitely spoilers for the first two, but I will link the Goodreads page down below for this series if you guys want to learn more, because it's definitely very hard to explain what it's about. So this one is on the list. Then I'm going to finish A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I started reading this last month. I got halfway through, never finished it. This is for a read along, so I need to finish this in order to read the next book in this series. So we're rereading these in preparation for the newest book that's coming out in, I think, April or March, if I'm not mistaken. So we're just rereading them in preparation for that. Then I have A Court of Wing and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. This is the third and final book to the A Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy. I don't really know what this trilogy is called, so if you know, please let me know down below. That would be greatly appreciated. So this will be getting read this month as well. And then I have my last read along book I am doing this month, and that is The Assassin's Blade, also by Sarah J. Maas. This follows our main character, Selena Sardathian, who gets thrown into a prison at the beginning of this book. She is in prison, and then the Prince's guard comes and takes her out of this prison, and he wants her to compete in the king's champion thing, what it's called, to become the king's personal assassin. And the story takes from there. Is the king's champion. So, and yeah, that's it. That's everything for this month, I believe. I'm gonna try and hold it up, but there's a lot of books here, so just bear with me. I don't know if I can get them all in here, but that's everything for this month, including my Polarthon TBR, which is happening also. So that's everything. That's it for this video. Let me know what you guys will be reading down below. I would love to know. And if you're participating in Polarthon, let me know what team you're on down below. Maybe we're on the same team. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Stay a while, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.